We got these bananas here. We got this ornamental hot pepper with green leaves. We got this eggplant. That's a millionaire eggplant, I think. Yep, millionaire. I planted these whole turnips in the ground, and 2 of the 3 took off. There's still that other one down there, I think. Looks like it's still alive, so I don't know. But these ones bolted. Planted them like 8 weeks ago. I don't know if you'd consider that bolting. If you did, they do it in the spring. I guess it's like a late bolting from last year because when I planted the turnips. So probably end up getting bigger turnips. Then when I put them in the ground, those will probably grow, or probably have. And then we're also going to hopefully get some volunteer turnips by allowing it to flower, allowing it to have sex, basically. And then we got the longan, the canistel, egg fruit. It's coming out of dormancy. Bunch of new leaves. The ice cream bean is starting to come out of dormancy. It's subtle, but you can tell. All those buds. It's not that subtle. I got the firebush. It didn't get watered for a month, and even though it's really drought tolerant, it did cycle its leaves here a bit. Maybe it does that anyways, but it's looking fine. And then we've got the red cabbage. Got another banana, some lava rock back there. This ground cover, wandering, or whatever the hell it's actually, I can't remember what it's actually called. What the other common names for it here. Ow. And then we got the ivory eggplant, which is, I guess, like the ancient heirloom eggplant. Like, not even, the eggplants before we started cultivating them. They actually look like an egg. They're white and they look like an egg. They're egg-shaped and they're white. And the Santa Fe Grande pepper. You got a purple bell pepper right there. And then check this out. These are new transplants I just did. Those 2 I just did like a few days ago. And then you can see I didn't disturb the soil much, I guess. I don't know. But got mushrooms coming out today. Right next to these new plantings. It's pretty cool. Mexican sunflower seedling I transplanted. That's far from the small seedling I'm successfully transplanting right now too. Really cool alligator plant, mother of 1,000. Very cool. This is the old one, the old mother plant of the mother of 1,000 that fell over, and eventually I think it's dead, but I don't think that's still carrying nutrients and water and whatever. And we got shishito sweet pepper, and then we got this big ass little rosemary. I have to cut her back. It's not too big for this spot. Thriving. And habanero. We got this red bell pepper. We got another variety of red bell pepper, or at least from another source. It's a California red bell pepper. Somewhere over there. We got jalapeno. We got 2 of those that are exactly the same because one of them said giant, but I ended up getting 2 of the ones that didn't say giant. Accidentally. And then I cleaned up these tomatoes. I'm going to try to get these tomatoes to grow good this year and see if we can get them to come back. I didn't cold protect them, really. Didn't put anything over them all winter. Maybe a mistake, but we're going to see, because I know a lot of people say it's not worth it to carry them through. I want to breed tomatoes. I want to specifically cherry tomatoes that, among other traits, have good resistance to the typical tomato diseases and pests. So I'm also transplanting new cherry tomatoes into here, and we've got maybe 15 different varieties of cherry tomatoes on the property now. And a million, we got like, I think 10 volunteers came up from what I think is a feral one. So I'm going to cross the feral one with a million other varieties of cherry tomatoes. Get a nice robust gene pool. I figure the Farrell one, if it is what I think it is, I figure it's going to outcompete the other varieties too, but it's mostly going to, I think it's going to benefit from getting access to those other genes. So, then we got a bunch of blueberries back in there and another firebush I got to plant. I planted a million other things recently, but I just wanted to show some stuff over here. There's the other jalapeno, poblano. This poblano, as soon as I put him in, he grew new leaves, like within a few hours. Like those new leaves came out like that, like 2 hours after I planted them. It's pretty cool. I like planting them at night sometimes. Oh, and I'm gonna put the Italian pepperoncini. How do you say that? I've never known how to say that. I never fucking... It's because the people at Subway don't know how to say it either, so... Sometimes... Ow. I can't trust which one knows. And then I got a candy cane chocolate cherry pepper there. It looks like it's got variegated leaves, too. I don't think that's damage. It kind of looks like it could be damaged, but I'm pretty sure that's variegation, right? It sure looks like variegation, so that's cool. Surprised they don't mention that in, like, the name of the strain. And then I got this guy had a little bit of damage. This guy's a blush cherry. Yep. And then I'll show you, might as well show you the other cherries. Coleus. I'm just gonna put them in the ground. I wasn't gonna put them over here, but even when I get this bed set up, I don't know, I'd rather just get them in the ground first. I mean, not before I build up that wall, but he's got to go in the ground, I think. The Florida Prince Peach is looking lush. Hopefully I can tame him into a good form. Just learning a lot about pruning over the last few years and trying to. Tango Mandarin has got a million mandarin oranges starting up. Might get our first mandarin oranges. Be surprised if we didn't. Seems really happy. He's very, very happy right now. I think it was a good call to have these rocks near the base. I think he's gonna be fine. There's enough shade over here. I mean, we'll see when summer comes. That'll be the test. Oh, this lupin might make it. I don't know. He got like his top leaves got wet in the seed tray against the side. I don't know if a cat fucked with them or what happened. It was probably me, but some of his top leaves got wet and stuck to the side and they got fucked up. It's the only plant that had that happen to in there. Had a million flies over here. Gotta catch them. So we got like 6 or 7 cherry tomatoes over here and 3 basil. We got the lemon basil. We got the Fino Verde. I should have moved this stuff before I took the video. I should have finished the plantings. I wasn't gonna do this because you can't really see. It doesn't translate well to video in the first place. But with all this stuff everywhere, you really can't see the bed that I built up here with natural materials. Not even any log edging or anything. Just, you know, sticks and clay and sand, lava sand. But you can see these fuckers are already getting pretty big. These cherries. We got a million varieties of cherries. And now I got my spoon tomato. I got seeds of this too. You got a mint over there, the spoon tomato. Hoping they can kind of do some erosive control over there on that slope of the bed. It's kind of raised up there going down into the anti-apple. And then we got a tropical almond, Indian almond. Looking pretty good, I think. He's breaking dormancy. Deep watered him a couple times already this spring, so we'll see. I think he's gonna be fine. Give it a few weeks, he'll probably look amazing. So, anyways, and then we got, let's see. There's the other bell pepper, the California Wonder bell pepper. Already got some flowers. These are all like really, really recent plantings. Husky cherry red. Well, some of these tomatoes were from, most of these tomatoes I planted a month ago. A little over a month ago. Super sweet 100 cherry. Those are very typical cherries right there. I put those in the front. Those are very common cultivars in the trade, I think. And, shit, where's the fucking thing for this guy? Damn, it's gone. Don't know what happened there. That one is a chocolate sprinkles cherry. That's looking good. But the big one there, what's the big one? Am I missing the thing for both of these? That sucks. What the hell? Oh, that sucks, man. All three of these, am I missing them? No, I got that one. That's the super sweet 100. Well, one of these is a sun gold, and then another's a sun something. Or gold something, I don't know. Ow. And then we got that mushroom right there, popping up next to another new planting. Triangle palm. I think he's okay. I mean, he's only got one good leaf, which is kind of how I got him. But the one good leaf still looks pretty decent, I guess. And the new frond looks okay. I'm just hoping it's going to open. The Cuban Royal new frond is opening pretty good, but it's a race against time, I guess. I don't know. Got some neglected bananas right here I'm about to put in the ground. I don't know what this fucking thing is. I can't remember. This might be like sorghum or something. I don't know. I don't remember what the hell it is. It's a volunteer of something over there that I planted. Some kind of nitrogen fixing thing, I think. Some kind of legume, I believe. And then I got a raspberry bush to plant too. I'm trying to decide if I put them right there next to the triangle palm in this little bed here. I got this like Texas Chainsaw Massacre slash like, can't remember what my mom called it. I said it looked like Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of. Thinking either there, like in the corner there, or at the front of that bed there, or maybe right here on the north side of the Indian almond. So this is like where the creek's gonna be. It's hard to show it on video, but this is where the creek will be. And it might never be a running creek. It might just be a dry creek. It'll be a dry creek for a long time, probably. So I know how to do it basically, but you know, it's still sketchy. I know a lot about it. I know a lot about ponds and that kind of stuff, but this will still be kind of a new venture for me. The plum has got a lot of flowers on it. Thinking we might get our first plums this year. It looks like we probably got enough chill hours. If it's flowering this much, I'm assuming it's going to make fruit. It'll be our first plums. If so, I don't want to assume. And then this is a multi-grafted stone fruit planted on top of Leonardo. And our three-legged Siamese cat. Oh, first I'll show you this. This is a peppermint flowering peach that I'm growing there just to like take scions off of to try to graft them onto other stone fruit. Because I want to make an ornamental, you know, like a Japanese cherry blossoms, you know, but with a lot of different colors. And the thing is, or I want to graft it onto a, well, I want to do that, but I want all that to be grafted onto a Tibetan cherry, paper bark cherry. I want to see if it's possible, if they are compatible, because I know paper bark cherry is compatible with a certain type of Japanese cherry, you know, flowering cherry. It's not grown for the cherries, I think. It's grown for the flowers. You know, one of those, like, you know what they get up to over there. You already know. All right. But we got flowers on the multi-grafted stone fruit is the point. Get to the point. So Leonardo might be giving us some plums there too. Them very well may be plums, because I think it's supposed to be 2 plums, 2 peaches, and a cherry. And it's probably on an apricot rootstock. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. It didn't come with labels, and I didn't even think that the varieties they gave us were going to be low chill hour enough. You know, I figured maybe if we get lucky, one of them is or something. The other ones probably won't produce, but I don't know. We'll see. It also looks like the same branches that are flowering are the ones that are taken over, so it might not end up being so multi-grafted, but we'll add on to it. I don't know if I even really wanted it in this place, but I kind of got to have it here because it's Leonardo's spot. Let's see, here's the Cuban Royal. Basically doesn't have any good leaves left except the new frond that's coming out. It's got the new frond, and the very tip of it I think got a little bit damaged, just the very tip of it, but it's opening now finally, so I hope it makes it, man. I hope I did good enough to give it a chance to thrive. I'm trying. A lot of this is new. I'm trying to research many different species at the same time, and you know, try to act like an expert in all of them as much as I can. I don't mean act like an expert, I mean behave like an expert in my choices for them, you know. And inevitably I'm going to fail on a lot of them probably, but if I do well enough on the overall system, then I think that they'll all do great, or most of them will. Mr. Botacaba's waking up. You can see all the new little leaves. Here's a good one. This one's opening. A lot of branches that look dead, but I knew it would go dormant, and I think it's semi-deciduous here, right? I can't remember now. It's too many species. I have to look into it again. But he looks good though, I think. He's got a million leaves opening up, so probably need to water him. Yeah. Soil looks dry on the surface there, for sure. Hopefully it's wetter deeper down a little bit, and not too wet. There's a lot of stuff to balance, but it's working. I didn't show you the guava. Some of these leaves are from, well, all these leaves are from last year, except the very newest one's coming out, but he's fine. He's looking good. I'm about to remove these lights. I just got the lights off of the Tangle Mandarin. And underneath them we got like fucking, I don't know if it's dill or chamomile or fucking shit. What's the other one? Did that one just get messed up too? Is it messed up, or is it just, no, it's just growing like that, right? Oh, whatever. Shit, what's the other one? Oh, I don't know what happened to the tags for some of these. I put them in the ground. I'm getting better at putting them in a place where I'll be able to find them, but then I think they still get messed up sometimes. Oh, okay, here we go. Florence fennel. This one's Florence fennel. Looks fine. It's flowering like a motherfucker. I want it to spread. I want to have volunteers. I want to be able to choose, okay, I want to keep this volunteer, keep this one, and pulling the rest. You know, like, I want my weeds to be stuff that are not weeds because we want them. And we just got to limit how much we get, you know. I want to have abundance. And this one, oh, my Jesus. Oh, that's the wrong, that's the tag for the ginger mint. Shit. Well, maybe somebody can help me ID this guy. I can't remember. I don't think it's dill. I think it might be like chamomile or something. Like a desirable chamomile. I don't know. Who knows? We got a fucking, I think this is probably a river tamarind, but we got this from Jenny. She gave this to us. We got another one over there too. And then we got a tamarind that is supposed to produce good tamarind fruit, I think, over yonder. But This one's doing good. I think it's probably a river tamarin. I'm scared when I cut it down. I'm scared it's gonna fucking go nuts. But maybe if I just pollard it. I probably gotta keep it low enough to fucking remove the flowers. Remove the seeds. Or, I don't know. Just in case. If it is a lead tree. But even if it is a lead tree, I'm not too worried.